At Yale University, in a climate-controlled vault, there is a book, 600 years old, 240 pages, 38,000 words. The codebreakers who cracked the Nazi Enigma Cipher studied it. The CIA examined it. Artificial intelligence attempted to decode it. And not one person to this day has been able to read a single line. This is not a legend, it exists. You can look at it online right now. The story begins in 1912. A Polish book dealer named Wilfrid Voynich purchases a collection of rare manuscripts from a Jesuit college near Rome. Among them, something different. A book written in no known language, no known alphabet, no writing system any scholar had ever seen before. The book was filled with illustrations, plants that don't exist in nature, stars and constellations that match no known astronomical chart, and women bathing in green liquid connected by strange tube-like structures. And the text? It flows smoothly from left to right. It has rules. It has rhythm. It has patterns. Exactly like a real language. But no one understands a single word of it. And it wasn't ignored. William Friedman, the man who broke Japan's imperial cipher during World War II, one of the greatest cryptographers in history, spent years of his life attempting to decode the voynich manuscript. He failed. A team from the NSA, the National Security Agency, studied it in the 1950s. They failed. In 2017, an AI system specialized in analyzing unknown languages ran a full analysis of the manuscript. It reached one conclusion. The text behaves like a real language, but it matches no language that exists on Earth. And in 2025, researchers at Yale University, the very institution that houses the manuscript, published a study confirming that 5 different people wrote this book. 5 people, working together, in a language no one else on the planet understood. Why? Theory 1. It's a cipher. An encryption system so sophisticated that the greatest code-breaking minds of the 20th century could not crack it. In 2026, a new study published in the journal Cryptologia proposed that it may have been created using a cipher built around playing cards and dice. The system, named the Enigma Cipher, statistically resembles the manuscript's text in several key ways. But even the study's own author said, "This is not the answer. This is only proof that an answer might exist." Theory 2. It's a real, forgotten language. A language spoken by people who lived and died without leaving any other trace. A language history erased completely, except for this one book. Theory 3, and this is the most unsettling one, it's a hoax. Written by one or more people in the 15th century, they drew plants that don't exist, they invented letters that mean nothing, and they sold it to a Habsburg emperor, Rudolph II, as the work of the legendary scholar Roger Bacon, for 600 gold ducats. If that's true, this is the most successful con in human history, because it fooled science for 600 years. But there's one problem with that theory. The people at the NSA, who dedicated years of their careers trying to break it, did not think it was a hoax. In 1639, 270 years before Wilfrid Voynich ever laid eyes on it, a man named Georg Beresch, an alchemist from Prague, wrote a letter about this book. He described it as a sphinx sitting uselessly in his library. 270 years later, Voynich found it, and no one understood it. And 114 years after Voynich, in 2026, still
no one understands it. This book witnessed the fall of the Holy Roman Empire. It survived the collapse of the Nazi regime. It outlasted every intelligence agency that studied it. It watched artificial intelligence evolve and walk away empty-handed. And it remains silent, waiting. The question I can't answer is this: did someone, somewhere, finally crack it and simply never told anyone? Or are there secrets in those pages that genuinely exceed human understanding? Or, and this possibility is the most haunting of all, did a group of people 600 years ago sit down, write 38,000 words of complete nonsense, and laugh at everyone who came after them?
The manuscript is online. You can open it right now, turn the pages yourself. But know this: you are not the first person to stare at it with that look in your eyes, and you almost certainly won't be the last. The archive stays open because history never really closes its cases. If you're drawn to the questions that have no answers, you're exactly where you're supposed to be. Subscribe and explore what reality couldn't explain.